Hello, Kim here on the Unity Blank channel. Happy Friday! How you guys doing? How are you really doing? I just wanted to do a quick little check-in. This is not a tutorial of any kind. This is me just saying hi and giving you encouragement because as of late I've received a couple of comments from some new poshers who are feeling a little of the burnout and frustration that is very normal. Whenever you are on the app and you are sharing and following and updating and listing new items and not really seeing the kind of sales you were hoping for, of course it's disappointing. Anyone in their right mind would be disappointed. And I just wanted to let you know that you're not alone. I've been there. Every posher has been there. Even the most successful ones know what you're going through because we all have a beginning. We all have a start. And it's always tougher and more challenging in the beginning. And even now that I've been doing this for a little over a year and I've definitely built a following, I still get those days where I actually have to take a step back. I have to take a break. So if you find yourself getting burnt out and frustrated, it may be time for you to take just a little break, whether that's a day where you say, okay, I am not going to even check that app, or a week. It just depends on how you're feeling and what your situation is. But I just wanted to let you know you're not alone. We've all been there. And it can be really helpful to take a step back sometimes because that is when we actually can get our most creative ideas. And it's like when we're so stuck in our tunnel vision doing the same thing day in and day out but expecting different results, we don't see that. We can't see the forest through the trees, so to speak. And when you take a step back, it's like looking up above and saying, okay, maybe this is what I can try a little differently. And so for me, I've noticed that when I take a step back sometimes, I'll get some really great ideas that maybe I haven't tried before. And so if you find yourself in a rut right now, that may be something to kind of do over the weekend. Find your inspiration again. Find what made you excited and happy about being on the app in the first place. Of course, the prospect of making money on clothes that you already had was definitely a big plus. But you need to treat it like it's a little business, whether it's a side part-time hustle for you or a full-time gig. You want to pour some of that time and energy into it, and understand that the biggest kindness you can do yourself right now is to be patient and to persevere. Patience goes a long way, and just like anything that you're building, you just have to give it a little bit of time to garner the momentum that it needs to eventually be a little bit more self-sufficient. Poshmark is a social platform, and so for some people, that doesn't work for them. They don't want to be on an app like that is somewhat time-consuming. And so there are other platforms where you can just put an item up for sale and just really not have to worry about it. And a month down the road or a week later, it sells on its own. So you just have to find the right fit. However, I do want to encourage you poshers on here who have devoted some time into really curating a pretty cool closet, not to give up so quickly. Because I think when you put in the time and the effort and you find that excitement and you find that level of creativity, it does pay off. It's paid off for me, and I still go through those ups and downs. It's like a roller coaster ride because I'm a human, and we all go through that. So just know that. Again, I just want to give you a quick piece of advice, and really more than anything, give you a lot of encouragement. And understand one thing, that as much as poshers like myself are putting out these YouTube videos for you to give you suggestions and tips, and there's tons of blogs out there and the internet that talk about tips and tricks. The biggest secret is that there is no big secret to being successful on Posh. There's just a lot of suggestions, tips, and strategies that you will pick and choose because it's all about what works best for you. And just keep those things in mind. Some ideas of inspiration if you haven't thought of doing these things before, but if you're really feeling yourself in that burnout, that rut, in addition to taking a step back, some ideas you might want to think about is doing a special promotion or sale, like buy one, get one half off, or if that doesn't work for you and your bottom line, buy two, get get third half off or whatever the case is. I've even done things like social media challenges where if a customer posts or tags me on a purchase they made on Instagram, their next purchase they receive 35% off. And a few people took me up on that. I can't expect things to be different if I'm doing the same thing over and over again. So I like to change things up and try out different ideas and see what potentially works. So have fun with it is what I'm trying to say. And we can't have fun with it if we get stuck in the rut of it all of the time and we forget why we did it in the first place. So I just wanted to leave that thought with you. Mull over that over the weekend, but more importantly, have fun. And we're here to support one another, give each other encouragement. And if you have some questions for me, again, as always, feedback, I want to know. Share it with me. Drop a message down below. Give this a thumbs up or shoot me a message on Poshmark. And I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Happy weekend or happy whatever day you happen to be watching this, and take care.